Why this book is transforming lives. Express and Receive by Eva Hartley. Have you ever had the feeling that you were doing everything right, affirming, visualizing, believing, and yet nothing changes? Well, that's how thousands of people felt before they learned about it. Express and Receive this book by Eva Hartley is not just another positive thinking manual. It's a map of energy, vibration, and vibrational identity that reveals what truly lies behind conscious manifestation, not desire, but being. Eva Hartley teaches that the universe doesn't understand words, it understands frequency. You don't attract what you want, you attract what is. And that's why so many get stuck in the cycle of despair, trying to force results while vibrating scarcity. Express and Receive. It guides you to rewrite the invisible language of your energy, reconnecting body, mind, and subconscious in a single flow of alignment with the universe. The result? Real, profound, and lasting transformations. This is not a book to read and keep. It's a book to live. Each page is an invitation to let go of control, heal old beliefs, and feel the power of now. It's about becoming the version of yourself that already lives the life you desire. Faith ceases to be theory and transforms into vibrational practice. And when that happens, the energy shifts, the vibration rises, and receiving becomes inevitable. You don't attract what you want, but what you are. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much you want something, sometimes it seems like nothing changes? That's because the universe doesn't respond to desire, but to vibrational identity that you hold. The desire is mental, the manifest. It's energetic. As long as you vibrate scarcity, even while praying for abundance, the frequency sent out remains one of lack. It's like tuning into the wrong station and expecting to hear a different song. Energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. The secret lies in to become the version that already has what you want. It's about embodying the frequency of love, of gratitude, yes, trust. When you change your vibration, it changes the magnetic field around it. Alignment with the universe. It happens when your feelings are consistent with your request. You attract what you are. The manifestation is a dance between being and receiving, between faith and knowledge, subconscious that supports its beliefs deeper. Imagine the universe as a mirror. It doesn't show you what you want to see. It shows you who you are being. If within you there exists despair, the reflex will be blocked. If there is peace, the reflection will be abundance. Every emotion is a signal sent. Every thought, a wave emitted. When you feel that which it already has, the field responds as if it were real. It is the frequency of receiving an action. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. Therefore, the work is not just about asking, but recalibrate your energy. It's about looking inward and asking, who am I being vibrationally? Subconscious, it holds memories, fears, limitations, and these shape its energy. Identity rewriting these narratives is about reprogramming the magnet that attracts your reality. You are the magnet, and the magnetism, it arises from the balance between emotion and faith, not from force or haste. Stop trying to convince the universe with words and start teaching it with frequency. Affirmations are only powerful when the body believes them. Belief, it needs to be felt, not just said. That's why many people repeat, I am prosperous, and continue to vibrate with the fear of lacking. Desperation blocks reception. The vibration of fear is incompatible with the vibration of abundance. You can't receive what you still fear losing. So, practice alignment with the universe through feeling. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living the life you desire. Feel love, relief, joy, as if it were happening right now. This emotion is the vibrational password that opens the field of manifestation. When the body and mind unite in energetic coherence, the universe responds instantly. It is at this point that, to become, it happens. And when you become it, The universe simply confirms it. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are attracted to. And what you are, at this moment, is pure energy in motion, shaping realities, all vibration. The code you're emitting is creating a destination row. The question is, which version of the code are you currently using to control the field? Which one? Trust or the one who doubts? The one who feels? Or what are you waiting for? Because in the end, your being is your receiving. Your being equals your receiving. The energy of scarcity blocks manifestation. Have you ever noticed how sometimes wanting too much creates an even greater feeling of lack? That's because despair. It's a dense vibration. It shouts to the universe, "I don't have it." And the universe, like a perfect echo, replies, "That's all right, then you don't have it." Frequency scarcity is one of the biggest barriers to manifestation because it is born from fear, and fear distorts the alignment with the universe. While the heart vibrates with need, the energy field closes the portal of to receive. The subconscious, it doesn't understand time, it understands emotion. If the feeling is one of urgency, the signal sent is one of resistance. It's like trying to catch water with trembling hands. The more force you use, the more it slips away. Desperation blocks reception. The anxiety of when will it happen is the opposite of trust. Yes, vibrational confidence. Manifesting is not chasing after desire. It is to become the space that welcomes him naturally, without fear of losing him. Think of a radio. When you turn the dial to find the right station, noise appears because there is interference. It's the same with your radio.energy. The internal noise, the what if it doesn't work out, prevents the frequency, yes, abundance, stabilize. The mind wants to control, but the control energy, it is a direct descendant of fear. Trust, on the other hand, is the pure state of to receive. When you trust, the universe can finally act. The vibration of scarcity, it's silent, but perceptible. It's in the phrases you repeat without noticing. I can't do it. Nothing works out for me. Each word is an energetic command. Energy doesn't lie. By changing your language, you change your field. Faith begins with words, but is sustained by vibration. When you say I can, your body expands. When you say I can't, it contracts. And the universe senses this expansion or contraction. The secret is to reverse the flow. Instead of asking for what's missing, thank you what already exists. A gratitude, it is the antidote to fear, the alignment of certainty. Saying thank you before the result is the highest form of faith. It is declaring, I trust in divine timing. Trust opens the channel. The despair, on the other hand, haste closes all doors. Because what comes from haste is born of lack. What comes from faith is born of fullness. Reprogram the subconscious. This is essential. Observe where scarcity still resides. Perhaps in comparison, in the fear of losing, in doubt about deserving. These emotions are frequencies that distort the field. When meditating, breathing, and to feel, even in silence, you create a new vibrational signature. Security, alignment with the universe. It happens when you become peace instead of seeking control. When you let go of fear, the flow starts moving again. Abundance. It's not something you achieve, it's something you allow. And you only allow what you feel worthy of receiving. So, the next time despair strikes, remember, it's not a sign of lack, but an invitation to trust. The vibration of certainty is the gateway to manifestation. The universe doesn't want you to rush. It wants you to align. Feeling is the true channel of reception. Have you ever noticed how everything changes when you feels really? Words have power, but is it the feeling which activates frequency due to receive? The universe doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to what you vibrate. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. When you feel love, peace, and gratitude, it is emitting the same signal from the reality it wishes to manifest. And the most beautiful part? Emotion is the secret code of creation. It is what collapses possibilities into reality. Many people try to manifest with their minds, but forget about their bodies. They think, I want to prosper, but they vibrate with anxiety. Subconscious, the entity that controls almost everything, doesn't understand what you want. It understands what you feel. If the feeling is fear, the energy field closes. If it is, trust it expands. Energy doesn't lie. A manifestation. It happens when thought and emotion are in coherence. It is the alignment with the universe in its purest form. So, start practicing feeling as a living prayer. Before asking for something, take a deep breath and imagine that you already possess it. Feel the lightness of having, the relief of accomplishment, the warmth of gratitude. This is not pretending. It is to become vibrationally compatible with what you desire. When you feel before you see, the universe rearranges the field to mirror that vibration. It is faith in motion, the energy of certainty becoming matter. Emotions are spiritual messengers. Each one carries a frequency, the only thing that communicates something to the universe. Sadness asks for acceptance. Fear asks for faith. Gratitude, it says, it's already done. When you choose to sustain elevated emotions, you are energetically saying, I am ready to receive. The body vibrates, the heart radiates, and the field responds. That's why love, peace, and gratitude, they are so powerful. They are portals to abundance. You can practice this every day. Put on some uplifting music, close your eyes, and imagine your ideal life. But the secret is to feel as if it were happening now. Visualizing without emotion is like writing a letter without a stamp. It never reaches its destination. The subconscious, it needs emotion as fuel. The more you feel, the stronger the signal sent to universe. And this sign is the true one. Magnetism of the demonstration. It's not about faking it till you make it. It's about vibration until it becomes. When you embody the feeling, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back. You attract what you are. If you feel abundance, she's coming. You can feel it. Love, it flows. You can feel it. Peace. The reality calms down. That feel it is the language of the spirit. It is the invisible field where this to receive it happens effortlessly, simply through the harmony between soul and body. So tell me, what are you feeling right now? Because your emotion is the steering wheel of your creation, the path of manifestation. It's not about rushing, but about presence. And when feeling becomes natural, the miracle becomes inevitable. The universe speaks the language of emotions, and when you learn to feel them consciously, you begin to create with divine precision. To feel is to align oneself with the flow of life. Rewrite the subconscious narrative. Have you ever wondered why it seems so difficult to change? Even when you want to with all your heart, it's because subconscious, it controls up to 95% of your reality, and it operates on autopilot. Beliefs. Ancient things are like energetic codes that shape vibration that you emit. You can say, I deserve it, but if deep down you feel guilty, the frequency, the reality remains one of scarcity. Manifest. It only happens when you rewrite what the body believes to be true. The subconscious. It's like the soil in a garden. If there are old roots of fear, the flower of abundance it cannot grow. Planting positive thoughts over unhealed limiting beliefs is pointless. The inner terrain needs to be cleansed, watered, and nourished. The process is energetic, not just mental. Rewrite the subconscious narrative. This means looking inward honestly and replacing I can't with I am ready to receive. Reprogram the subconscious. It requires presence. It's about observing your automatic reactions and understanding that each repeated emotion is an energetic signature. For example, if you feel anxious whenever you think about money, that emotion is the frequency that communicates scarcity. The work is not to fight against it, but to give it new meaning. Ask yourself, where does this belief come from? When you bring light to the shadow, the energy, it changes. Awareness heals what fear kept hidden. A powerful practice is mirroring. Look at yourself and say, I am worthy. I deserve it. I trust. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. It's the ego resisting the new vibrational identity. But if you approach this exercise with emotion, the subconscious, he begins to accept the new command. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. The secret is to repeat it until your body believes it, because the body is a mirror of the subconscious mind. Another technique is vibrational repetition. Write affirmative phrases and say them aloud, with intention, and to feel it's not enough to repeat mechanically. Feel what you're saying. Visualize, breathe, embody. That's how belief change information to identity. When the subconscious, if it aligns, the energy field changes. And the alignment with the universe, it happens naturally. You stop forcing it, and it starts to flow. Remember, the rational mind creates desires, but the subconscious, it is the transmitter of vibration. He is the one who communicates with the quantum field, sending signals that attract or repel realities. If you want to express love, for example, but carries the belief, no one chooses me, the universe responds to that vibration, not to your desire. Therefore, real transformation is an internal work of healing and replacing emotional memories. You don't change your life because you want to. You change when you change your way of life, energy, identity. And that begins when you decide to rewrite your story from the inside out. Energy doesn't lie. Each new belief is a new line in the script of your reality. Subconscious, it is the silent writer of your destiny. Reprogramming it means taking the pen of creation and choosing to vibrate with what you want to be, not what you fear remaining. Manifestation as a process of vibrational identity. Most people believe that manifesting means getting something from the outside. But the truth is that it all starts within. In your vibrational identity, you don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you want. Becomes. When your energy is in alignment with the universe, everything flows. The secret is not to chase dreams, but to vibrate with the energy of someone who is already living them. Become the version of yourself who already has it. Because to become, it is the true portal to receive. Think of manifestation as a mirror. If there is lack within you, the reflection will be scarcity. If there is love, the reflection will be abundance. A vibration, it is the language of reality. It translates who you are in terms of form, circumstances, and encounters. When you change your frequency, the world changes its response. You cannot regress from the expansion you have already achieved. Every time you raise your vibration, the universe adjusts the scenario to reflect your new level. Energy identity. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but in layers. First, thinking changes. Then, the feeling, so, the behavior. When your actions are aligned with your new belief, therefore, the manifestation becomes inevitable. For example, if you want prosperity, but still act out of fear of losing it, your energy, the absence still vibrates. The subconscious, you need to feel secure in the new pattern, and that security comes from vibrational repetition and applied faith. The process of to become. For those who already possess what they desire, it's a journey of reprogramming. It's not about pretending, it's about incorporate. Embody the energy than what you want to attract. Imagine yourself living that reality and feel what it represents. The body is the transmitter of vibration. When it believes, the field responds. Your being equals your receiving. Manifesting is energetically inhabiting the future until it becomes the now. Everything you want already exists elsewhere. Frequency, your job is to tune in. Just like a radio needs to adjust the channel to hear the right music, you need to tune yours vibration to access what you want. Energy doesn't lie. If there is noise, fear, doubt, impatience, the harmony fails. But when there is trust and gratitude, the signal becomes clear, and it is in this energetic silence that the universe begins to work in your favor. The demonstration is less about effort and more about alignment. When you are at peace, connected with the right emotion, reality rearranges itself. Vibrational identity, it creates a magnetic field, and the magnetic field attracts the right opportunities. There is no resistance when there is a magnetic field. Trust. What is yours doesn't need to be pursued, only acknowledged. And that acknowledgement begins when you say internally, I already am this. Manifesting is the sacred act of remembering who you are. You are energy, consciousness, presence, and when you reconnect with your true essence, everything that is compatible with that essence manifests. Vibration, it comes to you. Nothing needs to be forced anymore. A manifestation, it is the inevitable reflection of vibrational identity. Therefore, the question is not, what do I want to attract, but who am I willing to become? Trust versus control. The biggest obstacle of manifestation, it's not the doubt, it's the control. The human mind wants to understand, predict, and control the timing of things. But the universe, he doesn't work in a hurry, but rather with frequency. When you try to force the flow, you create resistance. When you trust, you create space for miracles. Trust opens the channel. What is yours doesn't need to be forced. It needs to be allowed. Trust, it's the portal of to receive. Think about it. Every time you insist on knowing how and when, you send a message of despair, and desperation blocks reception. Energy. The loss of control is driven by fear. Fear of losing, of making mistakes, of not being worthy. But fear is a vibration low that cuts the alignment with the universe. Trust, on the other hand, it is a vibrational surrender. It means, I do my part and leave the rest in the hands of the whole. A manifestation, it is not a logical process. It is an act of energetic faith. It's when you continue to believe even without visible proof. Subconscious, it wants guarantees, but the spirit desires expansion, and all expansion requires surrender. When you let go of control, the universe finds space to act. Energy doesn't lie. The field knows when you are radiating confidence or resistance, and it responds according to the predominant emotion. Learn from nature. The river doesn't force its way, it flows. The flowers don't rush to bloom, they trust in time. You too are part of this divine flow. When you trust, your vibration, it rises, and its magnetic field becomes coherent. The alignment, it happens naturally, without effort. Feeling is the frequency of receiving, and feeling confident means feeling that things have already worked out, even before seeing the result. A powerful practice is conscious letting go. Choose a desire, take a deep breath, and say, I trust, I release, I allow. Repeat until your body relaxes. This physical release is a direct communication with the subconscious. It's like saying to the universe, I know you're taking care of this. When the body feels safe, the field vibrates. Peace. And peace is the natural state of to receive. Control is noise. Trust is melody. The paradox of manifestation. The thing is, you only receive it when you no longer need it. Merit, it doesn't come from struggle, but from a feeling of fullness. When you act from the certainty that you are already blessed, the flow opens. Alignment with the universe. It's about living in rhythm with faith. What is yours recognizes you, but only draws closer when you stop chasing after it. What is yours doesn't need to be pursued, only recognized. So, if something hasn't happened yet, perhaps it's not a lack, it's protection. The universe is synchronizing the perfect scenario. Your part is to maintain it, energy high, the vibration a clean heart and a confident heart. Because when faith is firm, time bends. Trust is the vibration of creation. Control is the vibration of fear. And in the quantum realm, love always conquers fear. The energy of gratitude as a gateway to fulfillment. A gratitude, it is one of the most powerful frequencies in the universe. It not only recognizes what you have, but vibrates as if everything is already complete. When you give thanks before seeing, you send a signal of trust absolute. It's like saying to the universe, I have already received it, and the universe responds in the same vibration. So be it. Gratitude, it is vibrational faith. It is the silent sound of to receive before the test, the energy code of manifest. The feeling of gratitude, it collapses time because it unites the present and the future into a single being. Frequency by saying, thank you. With genuine emotion, you align yourself with the field of abundance. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. When you feel gratitude, the body expands, the mind calms down, and subconscious, it understands that everything is all right. It is this inner state of fullness that creates the perfect magnetism for new manifestations. Gratitude is more than a spiritual gesture. It's a quantum act. It's about aligning yourself with the desired outcome. For example, before going to sleep, say thank you for something that hasn't happened yet. Feel as if it were already real. This simple exercise sends the message to the universe. Vibration of, it already is, dissolving the energy out of doubt. Desperation blocks reception. Mass gratitude, it unlocks the flow, because it carries the code of divine certainty. Think about gratitude like a portal. When you sustain it daily, everything that is compatible with that frequency, it begins to converge. Situations, people, and opportunities align with the new vibrational identity that you embody. You are the magnet, and this magnetism is built by sustained emotions. The more you are grateful, the more your energy it expands, and the more it expands, the more the universe can give you. Practice gratitude in a sensory way. Don't just think I am grateful, but feeling the body. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine your heart radiating light. This vibration of love and recognition creates such a strong magnetic field that reality begins to respond immediately. The subconscious, it records this state and begins to operate in that state. Frequency, as if it were the new normal. Energy doesn't lie. You vibrate. The universe responds. A gratitude, it is also an antidote to fear. It is impossible to feel fear and gratitude at the same time. When you choose to be grateful, you choose to trust. And trust is the language of manifestation. That is why spiritual masters, such as Neville Goddard and Joe Dispenza, have always taught, give thanks first, and you will see the miracle later. Because the miracle does not come to prove, it comes to confirmation that you were already supporting. So if you want to open the portal to realization, start with thank you. Be grateful for what you have, for who you are, and even for what is yet to come. That is the frequency of mature faith, of alignment with the universe, of silent certainty. Gratitude, it's saying, I trust with your heart. And when the heart trusts, the universe moves. The feeling of gratitude not only attracts blessings, it reveals who you've always been, the very channel of abundance. The body as a vibrational mirror of the soul. Your body is your most faithful instrument. Vibration. He doesn't lie. He doesn't disguise. He doesn't rationalize. He simply reflects. Every tension, every breath, every heartbeat carries the frequency from your soul. When the body aches, it is often the subconscious shouting, something inside me is out of alignment. The manifest, it doesn't just happen in the mind, it happens in the cells, in the energy that the body emits. Energy doesn't lie. The body is a mirror of the vibrating soul. Think about it. When you are in love, when you feel lightness, you feel weight. When you are afraid, you feel heaviness. These sensations are not merely emotional. They are vibrational fields being activated. Energy identity. What you carry is transmitted through the body, like a quantum transmitter. If it vibrates trust, the universe interprets this as permission for it to receive. It vibrates despair. The flow is blocked. The body is the filter between what you want and what you are actually allowing, therefore learning to feel. The body is learning to dialogue with the universe. Each emotion has a physical address. Joy opens the chest. Fear contracts the stomach. Guilt weighs on the shoulders. When you observe without judgment, you begin to release trapped energy. And by releasing it, you reactivate the natural flow of manifestation. The body is the channel of alignment with the universe, and breathing is the key. Inhaling is receiving. Exhaling is letting go of control. Begin practicing body awareness. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and notice where the tension is. Breathe into that area with gratitude. Imagine light dissolving the blockage. This simple exercise teaches the body to feel safe in elevated states. Love, peace, abundance. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. When the body learns to feel secure in pleasure and deservingness, it becomes a magnet of blessings. Many try to manifest through their minds, but ignore that it is the body that truly vibrates. It is the body that sends the signal to the quantum field. When you pretend to be okay, but your body vibrates with fear, the universe senses that fear. Therefore, the manifestation, it requires vibrational coherence. Embody the feeling. Allow yourself to laugh, dance, cry. Emotions are not weaknesses. They are codes of energy in motion. Each one, when welcomed, raises the field and clears the channel. Reconnecting with the body is also a spiritual healing. It is the temple of presence, the altar where the divine manifests. When you honor it, you honor the very flow of creation. The body knows when there is alignment. It relaxes, warms, expands. That's how you know you're on the right frequency. When body and soul vibrate at the same rhythm, that's the to feel becoming to receive. It's the miracle becoming tangible. So the next time you feel disconnected, return to your body. Breathe, feel, give thanks. Your body is your radar, vibration, and the messenger of his subconscious. When he is at peace, the universe understands that it is time to surrender. The body is the vibrational mirror of the soul. And when soul and body are in alignment with the universe, the manifestation ceases to be a desire and becomes one's new nature, healing from fear and releasing emotional scarcity. Fear is the greatest thief of all, frequency creator. He is the voice of subconscious, trying to protect you from something that's already past, but that you still feel as if it's present. Energy doesn't lie. Every time fear speaks, it tells the universe, I don't trust, and the universe responds in unison. Then I will wait until you trust. Healing fear is healing the separation between you and the alignment with the universe. It is the act of remembering that the energy God never abandoned you. He simply waited for you to feel safe enough to receive him. Fear disguises itself as logic, prudence, and self-protection. But in truth, it is the echo of emotional scarcity. He whispers, what if I'm not enough? What if it doesn't work out? Each of these questions creates a dense vibrational field. Manifest. It doesn't flow amidst the contraction. Faith needs space to breathe. Fear holds you back, but trust freedom. Avibration. Courage is the bridge between doubt and to receive. Healing fear isn't about eliminating it. It's about illuminating it. It's about looking inward and asking, where does this come from? Perhaps from an old memory, a belief inherited, an experience that the body still retains. Remember, fear is frequently stored. When you observe it without identifying with it, it loses its power. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. Feeling fear consciously is already a step towards healing it. The secret is to embrace it, not resist it. An emotional scarcity, it stems from the habit of seeking outside what is lacking within. It's trying to fill voids with things, people, or results. But nothing external can complete what is still blocked internally. Nothing outside you can fill what inside you resists. Healing happens when you begin to nourish yourself from the inside out, with love, gratitude, and merit. This energetic trinity dissolves fear because it returns power to its center. A simple practice. When fear arises, place your hand on your heart and say, "I am safe now." Repeat until you feel your body relax. This is the language of subconscious. When the body feels safe, the field rebalances itself. Trust it's a healing vibration. It's choosing to believe even when the mind doesn't understand. It's making space for universe act where control fails. Fear is not an enemy. It is a messenger asking for light. Fear diminishes when you remember who you are. You are not your doubts, nor your flaws, nor your past. You are expanding energy, awareness in learning. You cannot regress from the expansion you have already achieved. Each time you choose faith instead of fear, the universe raises you to a new frequency. Each time you trust, a new field opens up. That's how it works. Manifest it becomes natural, when fear ceases to dictate the pace. A cure for fear, it's the beginning of the real thing, emotional abundance, because a peaceful soul becomes magnetic. A secure heart vibrates. Love, and love is the most powerful field of creation. So, breathe, trust, let go. Fear no longer has power when you remember your light. A release from emotional scarcity. It's not the end of the pain. It's the rebirth of your faith. And when faith is reborn, to receive it becomes inevitable. Becoming the conscious receiver. Demonstrating is an art, but to receive it's a vibrational science. Most people ask, visualize, pray, but few truly allow themselves to receive. And that's where the flow is interrupted. Universe, it doesn't deliver to the anxious, but to the present. The state of presence, it is the true portal of manifestation. When you anchor yourself in the present moment, the subconscious calms down and the energy it stabilizes. Receive consciously, it is the act of becoming the space where the miracle happens. The conscious receiver doesn't seek, he recognizes. He understands that everything he desires already exists in vibrational form, and his only job is to alignment with the universe. This means feeling worthy, capable, and in merit. When the mind stops racing, the heart begins to listen, and the universe whispers, "Now I can deliver you," because the field responds to frequency of certainty, not of desperate desire. Desperation blocks reception. Being a conscious receiver means choosing the feel as a guide. It's about noticing when your vibration, it falls, and gently readjust it with gratitude and love. It's about living attentively to what the body communicates and what the soul asks for. Feeling is the frequency of receiving. You don't receive because you ask, you receive because you vibrate like someone who already has. And this is a daily practice. Take a deep breath, trust, and remain in the present moment. The miracle is always present. It just needs an open field. A practical way to train this awareness is to observe what makes you tense up. Whenever you feel anxious, tell yourself, "I am trying to control, I release." This simple phrase changes the energy instantly. The subconscious understands that the danger is over, and the body enters peace. A frequency. It changes, the field opens up, and the flow resumes. Trust it is the vibrational password of to receive. When you trust, everything falls into place in your favor. Being a conscious receiver also means understanding that time is a vibrational illusion. What you desire is already ready in another dimension of energy. Your desire already has form. It is in a state of becoming. When you let go of the rush, you collapse time. Universe delivery is faster to a calm heart than to an impatient mind. Theto receive. It is not an act of conquest. It is an act of permission, a dance between faith and surrender. The conscious receiver, he lives in communion with the invisible. He perceives signs, intuitions, synchronicities. He knows that everything is connected by frequency, and that each thought is a bridge between worlds. The inner being never looks back, because it understands that the flow is always ahead, in the now, in the field where everything is possible. To be conscious is to be an observer and co-creator at the same time. It is to perceive one's own energy shaping reality. Becoming a conscious receiver is the final step on the journey, but also the first of a new cycle. It's the moment when you stop seeking and begin to be. You become the channel through which the abundance, the love, and peace, they flow naturally. You are the magnet, and when magnetism is in harmony with the soul, nothing is lacking. Alignment with the universe, it becomes its natural state. To be and the to receive, they finally become one. The call to manifest and receive. Now that you understand the invisible laws that move the universe, I ask you, what is still preventing you from to receive fear, haste, or perhaps the old habit of thinking you need to deserve more before experiencing what you desire? The truth is, you are already worthy. You are already expanding energy, ready to manifest. What's lacking isn't effort. It's alignment. And Express and Receive. Eva Hartley's book shows you exactly how to rediscover that point of power within yourself. So breathe, feel. Remember, you are magneto, each thought is a wave, each emotion a vibrational command. Manifestation, it doesn't happen when you try. It happens when you trust, because the universe respond to the vibration of certainty, not the frequency of doubt. When you embody the feelings of gratitude, love, and peace, everything that is yours begins to flow back to you. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Imagine yourself living the life you've always dreamed of. Feel the lightness, the relief, the brightness. This is not fantasy. It's the beginning of vibrational reality that you are creating. That's subconscious. You're already receiving the signal. The question is, are you going to keep waiting? Or are you going to start becoming the channel for your own miracle? If this content touched you, don't let the energy stop here. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share this video with anyone who's also ready to elevate their frequency. Remember, every time you choose to feel instead of fear, the universe expands along with you. Your being is your receiving.